My name is Mary Sims, and I'm going to be doing Symbaloo today. Symbaloo is a free website, and you can, of course, upgrade it. But it is basically a site that you can go to that bookmarks all of your favorite sites that you have, so that you no longer need this favorite bar to where if you see I right here have loads, and then I can even go over here now, and you see how I have continued to have folder upon folder. Instead here, you can group your tiles together. You also have these different folders up here that you can add, and it's just a nice place to have them all one together. So what happens is you can click on a site. Let's click on this one, and it'll immediately take you to your site that you want to go. If you'll excuse it, it's going slow today. And this will just be exactly what you want it to be. And then, of course, you can click off of it and go back to where you were. Okay. Adding a tile, you see every time I click on one of these tiles, it's like, choose me, add one, add one. You can do that really quickly. All you do is just write down add tile. And over here, it says create a tile, search a title, and browse title by categories. Well, I want to add a brand new tile. So I'm going to write down create a title. Well, right here, you have to have your web address. If you know your web address off the top of your head, which I do, I'm going to do the one for my work, which is ccisd.net. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to press enter. Okay, and it immediately right here in yellow tells me, do I want to name my title? And I said yes. Okay, I'm just going to write down CCISD because I know what that means for me. Now, if you look, some of the tiles right here, okay, they don't have these right here since they're popular sites and they're like a name brand. They automatically have a tile of their own, and they automatically have their logo. However, down here, these do not. So I have to look here, and I'm like, oh, well, I need to remember a name. So that is where I put in my own tile. Here's the thing. If you don't click show text, it's not going to see anything. In fact, this right here, this tile right here, is your preview. And I know you can't see it because it's in white, so let's go ahead and change the color. I'm going to do blue, okay, because that's CCISD with our website. That's it comes in blue, so I'm going to do blue. Right here, you can do your text color. So right now, it's set for black. Well, this is what it will look like with white. I'm not a fan of it. Right here with white. Let's go. I guess we will go with white. It's okay. I'll be a fan of it today. Now, you can choose your own icon to go with it, and there's loads. There's a flat, and then you can do animals, you can do the emojis, you can do stickers, okay, and these little stickers there, but I'm going to go back to this, and let's see if I can find one that I want to put in there. I want to see if I can find a star, because CCISD on our website, it has a star. Okay, I'm not seeing the star. We'll just put a little grad right there. Okay, so now I have what I want for my icon. So that way, if I want to look, I can just click on it easily. It's just a little reminder, which is great for students to see because they can associate, oh, this goes with that website. And I'll show you that in a minute. And then you press save. And automatically, I now have that website. Well, I've grouped mine together by where I work on my work one. So I'm going to put that over there. Ooh, I just noticed this one. I created this one a little while ago. It's quizzes. It's a great website for kids to do, for you to make things for kids to do like quizzes. And I want to put it over here. Notice how easy it is for me just to move my tile. Okay. Oh, I also look here. I have a tile here called Gmail, but I also have another Gmail. So I'm going to have to delete one of them. Well, I'm going to delete this one because this particular Gmail has its logo, and I'm more familiar with seeing this logo. So I'm just going to click on it. I'm going to hold my left mouse, and if you notice, the remove button comes up, and I'm just going to slide it over there, and it's gone. Okay. I also see that Skyward, which is, of course, with my school. Okay, I'm noticing now that I have a lot of schools. So if I wanted to, I could go up here, and I could create another folder up here. It's called a web mix. Okay, so I could go over here, and it says add an empty web mix. And what I could do here is I could add one that's called school. Okay, and then I could just add it in right there. And now there's my school one, and I could add all those tiles here instead of putting them way back on here. And I might do that at another time, but right now, just for the sake of us doing, just for the sake of showing you guys, I think that I'm just going to leave it how it is for right now. But eventually, I am going to go back and I will do this. Now, if you notice, no matter what web mix or folder tab I'm at, okay, the Google appears. This helps you if you want to do just a quick search, and it helps you look for the images, the web mixes, everything that you would normally see when you go to the regular Google site, except you just don't have to, you don't have to go up and look at all the different tabs like you normally would. All right, another thing that people are always like, show me, show me, show me, is down here, okay? You have where you want to, go to your gallery. That's not what I want to do. Another thing that people are always like, I want to do this, I want to do this, is up here at options. Okay, options will help you can rename your web mix. So remember, these tabs are another word for rename. Another name for tabs are web mixes. So you could change that. You can click on here and change your wallpaper, or you can even upload your own. Oh, it went away before I could show you the rest of it. Okay, you can do your web mix size. Okay, and that's just going to help you know what size that you want. See, how big do you want? Do you want to have more tiles on it? Do you not want to have more tiles on it? You can make my web see-through. Okay, and that right there doesn't look as pretty, I think. So we're going to put that back real quick. Okay, and then add a new marker. Okay, we don't want that either. So let me get out of that. Now, back to add a new tile. Okay, if I want to search a tile, this is one that I want to add a new tile, okay, but I know that there's one out there, okay, like Shutterfly. So I'm going to start typing in Shutterfly, and I'm going to spell it correctly. And if you notice, Shutterfly immediately came up. So I'm just going to click at that one because that one's one that is popular. So I'm going to go ahead and put it down there. Another one I could do is Shutterfly. I could do another search the tile. And I'm going to see if I can find Mrs. Pratt's. I'm going to see if I can find one for my school's email. See if there's one right there if I can find. Okay. Now, if you notice, any website that has to do with Clear Lake is popping up. Okay, but I'm not seeing one for my school. Okay, and I'm searching the web. So I have to go back here now because it didn't immediately pop up. So now it's going to give me all the ones that they have for Clear Lake. And here's mine that I'm looking for right here. So it pushed me back out onto Google in order to do that. And I would just, yet again, grab that URL and go and paste it back into my Symbaloo where I wanted it to go. And so I would just go back up here to where it says create a title. And I would put it right there. Okay, another way to do this is Amazon. Okay, I wanted an Amazon one. Oh, you can't see, I didn't push it all the way over. I'm sorry. Okay, and of course here I'm going to write down. Oh, it gave me a message. It says I didn't finish my web address. It was very nice of them to put that in big bold letters, huh? Okay. So I'm going to write down Amazon here. Oh, and there it is right there, Amazon. Now notice I did not click this text. So up pops it, but it does not say it down here at the bottom. All right, I'm going to show you one that I have created. So I took you step by step on creating one, but I'm going to show you the finished product of one I already have. Now, on my website for school, I have this going on, okay? And this is a website that when my kids log on to the computer, they'll see this. And I'm going to add more to it, but this is just barely starting. So when they go to the library website, this is what they see. Notice that Google's been taken off. It's because of our firewall, which I'm very excited about because I want to teach the kids not to use Google. So if you notice, because of the search engine that we use for Gale, it didn't have a automatic um, picture that came up, an automatic icon. So I created my own. I gave it the little computer from those stickers, and then down below I wrote Gale so that they could remember that. And I was hoping that they remember Gale Research Computer. And for Destiny Quest, which is the library catalog we use, I'm hoping they'll remember, ooh, book. Yes, book. So I'm going to click on that, and it should immediately take me to Destiny Quest. Yes, and there you go. Okay. Now, I forgot to show you one more thing in Symbaloo because you're probably like, oh, that's great. How did it get there? All right. It got there because I went up here to share, and I click on share. And down here, I want to share this webmix. Now, when I share a webmix, it's only going to share the webmix that I'm on. See, because it says webmix name online. Okay. And then right here, I have to give it a description. Okay. And I'm just going to write down personal webmix. Okay. And then down here, related tags. Anytime somebody wants to search to see if they can find mine or find something similar, these are all the tagged words that they're going to do. Okay. And then I can check whether I want it to be public so that others can see it, or it has privately with only my friends. And then I want to share my webmix. I'm going to press that button. And up comes this right here. This is the embedded code. And I'm going to copy and paste that. And I'm going to put it down where the embedded code needs to be. All right, there's my embedded code, and that's exactly how I was able to put it into my It's Learning page whenever I wanted to add something. So I'm just showing you on It's Learning, and I went down here. And I had just embedded that code real quick. I used the source button, and then I clicked it in. I forgot to copy and paste it. I'm so sorry. That's just something that happens sometimes, right? You make a mistake, especially while you're filming. Everybody's watching, and you made a mistake. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to do a whole new content block. Okay, so I'm going to do rich content. And I'm going to do this code right here. I'm going to say it's a resource. I'm going to put my embedded code there, insert it in. And then after I save it, it's going to be popped up right there. I have to put in a title real quick. Embed code. And I'll have to take it off beforehand. I'm going to press OK. We say a little cross our fingers. And there it is. Now this is the web mix that I noticed that this was the web mix that I shared. It was only this only came from the folder that I had gotten the original. I'll take that off. This is the folder that I was willing to share, and this is where my embed code came. It was not sharing the entire link because here's another folder that I had, and they did not have access to it because I was only copying that one link. Let me go change that one link because I don't want everybody in my school to be like, oh, well, look at that. Okay, so that is a quick tutorial on Symbaloo.